DBL Productions presents to you Season 2 of Nature Calls.
We're back, and boy oh boy, we still smoke crack. Welcome back to Nature Calls. I know it's been a while, you're hurt, you're crying, but on today's program, I'll make sure we all have the best possible time. I'm Everestine, suspected eco-terrorist and survivor of coprophagia. On episode 2 of season 2 of Nature Calls, we're going to be discussing the big, long-nosed bat and the cardinal flower. Can I get paid in advance?
Shut up! Read the damn script, son!
The big long-nosed bat, also known as the greater long-nosed bat, is in the
Phyllostomidae
family. It weighs about 0.86 ounces as an adult, kind of like me in 9th grade or me 5 years from now when I start doing heroin. Anyway, the big long-nosed bat is... Are you sure I can't get paid in advance?
Shut up!
Anyways, the big long-nosed bat's Latin name is Leptonectarus
nivalis.
and is officially classified as an endangered species. It's found in Mexico and the United States, but mostly in Mexico, and is threatened by habitat loss. It likes to roost in caves and mines, but likes to live in the desert. But lives in desert scrubs and open woodlands. It was classified as an endangered species by the United States Fish and Wildlife Service in 1988, the same year my son crashed his car into a Taco Bell when he found out that they stopped serving Dorito taco shells. God, I miss him. Unfortunately, at this time, there isn't enough information regarding the bat's feeding and roosting ecology. However, there are efforts being made by scientists to find the roosting sites in Mexico to preserve them. You can help by simply walking away if you come across a cave of bats, as they can be very sensitive to human interference. I personally believe that we should let these bats die. I call it natural selection, alright? Species go extinct all the time, but the sun doesn't burn out of the sky. Who cares about these stupid bats? We're all gonna die anyway. Why don't we talk about something more serious, like how the earth is flat, okay?
Nature Calls is sponsored by...
Ever wanted figurines of your favorite male composers? Perhaps Beethoven, Mozart, or Bach? Pick yours up today at naturecallsmerch.org.
The next thing we're going to be talking about on today's show is the cardinal flower. This is what the cardinal flower looks like. It's a species of flowering plants that's Latin name is Lobelia
Cardinalis.
It is part of the belt flower family and lives in southeastern Canada all the way down to Colombia and Central America. It grows up about 4 feet tall and can be found in swamps and marshy areas. It is also a toxic species of plant as well. Symptoms of ingestion include large quantities of nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, salivation, exhaustion, weakness, depression, dilation of pupils, convulsions, and coma. Wait a minute. That explains a lot.
Nature Calls is sponsored by...
Ithaca Soy handcrafted extra firm organic tofu. Toe for you and toe for me.
While this species isn't classified as endangered, it is said that when you come across one of these plants, you should just leave it be unless absolutely necessary. They are a native species, and it is possible in the near future that we could see a sharp decrease in their populations. Now, before I express my actual opinion on whether or not we are obligated to keep these species safe, I'm going to put up a statement my lawyer told me to so I don't get fired from DBL Productions. Alright, who cares about the plants? They're plants. Plants die. You know what happens when plants die? Nothing. Plants don't have feelings. They don't feel anything. Nothing. If these plants die off, life will go on. Throughout the course of history, thousands of species have gone extinct. You know what happened? Nothing. And if you really believe we should be trying to keep these flowers safe, you need to get your head out of your ass. That's it.